Subnautica, a survival adventure under the sea. Subnautica is a game that combines survival, exploration, and story in a stunning underwater world. Developed by Unknown Worlds Entertainment and released in 2018, Subnautica has received critical acclaim and a loyal fan base for its immersive gameplay and captivating narrative. In this article, we will review some of the features and aspects that make Subnautica a unique and memorable game. The story. Subnautica begins with a crash landing on an alien planet called 4546b, which is mostly covered by water. You are the sole survivor of the Aurora, a starship that was sent to investigate a mysterious signal from the planet. As you explore the ocean, you will discover the secrets of the planet, its flora and fauna, and the fate of your crewmates. You will also encounter the remnants of an ancient alien civilization that once inhabited the planet, and learn about their history and technology. The story of Subnautica is not linear or scripted. You can choose how much you want to follow the main plot or branch out into side quests and personal goals. The game gives you clues and hints through radio messages, data logs, and environmental cues, but it does not force you to follow them. You can also decide how to interact with the other survivors, who may have different agendas and personalities. The story of Subnautica is dynamic and responsive to your actions and choices, making it feel more realistic and engaging. One of the main aspects of the story is the infection that plagues the planet and its inhabitants. You will learn that the planet is under quarantine by a massive alien structure called the Quarantine Enforcement Platform, which shoots down any ships that try to leave or enter the planet. You will also learn that you are infected by a deadly bacterium called the Kara, which has wiped out most of the alien life on the planet. You will have to find a way to cure yourself and disable the quarantine before it is too late. The story of Subnautica is rich and complex, with multiple endings and outcomes depending on your decisions. The game also has a lot of lore and backstory that you can uncover through exploration and research. The game also has a sequel called Subnautica, Below Zero, which takes place on another region of the planet and follows a new protagonist. The gameplay. Subnautica is a survival game at its core. You have to manage your basic needs such as food, water, oxygen, health, and temperature. You also have to craft tools, equipment, vehicles, and bases to help you survive and explore. The game has a day-night cycle and weather effects that affect the visibility and difficulty of the game. The game also has a permadeath mode for those who want a more challenging experience. Subnautica is also an exploration game that rewards curiosity and discovery. The game has a vast and diverse ocean to explore, with different biomes such as coral reefs, kelp forests, underwater islands, volcanic vents, and deep trenches. Each biome has its own unique flora and fauna, some of which are friendly, some of which are hostile, and some of which are neutral. You can scan, collect, breed, and interact with the creatures and plants you encounter, as well as harvest resources from them. You can also find wrecks of ships and bases that contain valuable loot and blueprints. Some of the creatures you will encounter in Subnautica are awe-inspiring and terrifying at the same time. You will meet giant leviathans such as the Reaper Leviathan, which can drag you out of your vehicle and crush you in its jaws, or the Ghost Leviathan, which can phase through walls and emit sonic blasts, or the Sea Dragon Leviathan, which can breathe fireballs and chase you across lava zones. You will also meet smaller but equally dangerous creatures such as the crab squid, which can disable your electronics with an EMP pulse, or the Warper, which can teleport you out of your vehicle or into hostile areas, or the Mesmer, which can hypnotize you with its bioluminescent eyes. Subnautica is also a story-driven game that has a rich and compelling narrative. The game has a voice-acted dialogue system that allows you to communicate with other characters and learn more about them. The game also has a cinematic soundtrack that enhances the mood and atmosphere of the game. The game also has a lore system that allows you to uncover the history and secrets of the planet and its inhabitants through data logs, artifacts, and monuments. The graphics. Subnautica is a game that boasts stunning graphics that create a beautiful and immersive underwater world. The game has a realistic water physics system that simulates waves, currents, bubbles, reflections, refractions, and caustics. The game also has a dynamic lighting system that creates realistic shadows and colors depending on the depth, time of day, weather, and bioluminescence. The game also has a high level of detail for the models and textures of the creatures, plants, terrain, structures, and vehicles. Conclusion. Subnautica is a game that offers a unique and memorable experience for anyone who loves survival, exploration, and story. The game has a vast and diverse ocean to explore, with different biomes and creatures to discover. The game has a rich and complex story to follow, with multiple endings and outcomes depending on your choices. The game also has stunning graphics that create a beautiful and immersive underwater world. If you're looking for a game that will challenge you, surprise you, and immerse you in an alien world full of wonders and dangers, then Subnautica is the game for you.